Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Joe Langston Gymnasium. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner tonight, Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, sir. How are we doing this evening?
Man, alive and kicking. We are early. We know it. We usually jump on and test mics, and we said, the heck with testing mics. Let's give this JV squad a little love. So we're going to...
little showtime,
That's right. We're going to try to get them a little love here. We got a pretty good game going. It's 29 for Eunice, 15 for Dexter. This is the JV game. So we're going to talk about them a little bit. We got number 40. That's Williams. She throws a one-arm pass down to Zamora, who lays it off the glass for two. Williams to Zamora. It's showtime. Looking like the Lakers back in the 80s.
Left-handed too, baby.
Woo, man.
0-0 out there making them hoops.
So here comes Dexter down the court, a little crossover action. Zamora putting on some pressure. Dexter swings it out to big 3-2 on the right side. She's going to cross over, steps back, and shoots the three. It won't go. Williams with the rebound. She's pushing. She throws a bounce pass. Two bounces down the floor to Zamora, who blows the layup, but that's all right. And here comes Dexter back the other way. A little crossover. Zamora says, let me get this back. Let me dive down here on the floor and knock this out. Up. Dexter ends up back with it.
Like 20 seconds across that ball or what?
4:45 remaining here in this JV game. Eunice 31, Dexter 15. Dexter with it, going to drop it into the middle, turns around, throws up a pass right over to Williams.
That's a no-look throw right there,
I'm going to call it a shot, but and then Williams going to get a little hack across the arm. And that is going to be foul number 4. So one more foul, and Eunice with this new rule will go to the line to shoot a pair every foul. So
let me move this camera over here. Charlie is slacking on us. Look at that thumb.
And Charlie Fairbrush isn't here today, so we don't have the thumb with us. We got Rosendo on the camera, and we actually moved. Charlie probably won't approve of our new spot, but we moved down here in the corner just to see if we could try this.
That's why we did it. It's better to ask for forgiveness than there's permission, right, with Charlie?
That's right. He's our cameraman. He's got the control when it comes to the camera. We're gonna break his normal routine here and do something a little different.
Well, I'll probably move that trash can in a minute, huh?
Yeah, we might have to do something with the can. Get rid of that garbage, that nonsense. So another foul, and so Eunice going to head to the line. That's Maylene Villa.
Wow, they have 5, and the other team has 0 fouls.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Let me zoom in a little bit. Try to anyways.
So Villa steps to the line. This young lady was an honorable mention all-district player as a freshman this year on the volleyball team. She still throws up a free throw. It won't quite go. Into the game comes 5-0. Lil Shayla going to trot off the floor, a little like L-I-L, Shayla. Lil Shayla. She might
like
be a
Lil
rapper.
Wayne?
That's right.
Lil Shayla.
Lil Wayne, a Lil Shayla. And Villa knocks down the second of the two. And it's 32-15 with 4 Michael Jordan. That's 4-2-3 on the clock. Here comes number 4 for Dexter. Lady Demons crossing over, gives it over to number 10 on the left side. That ain't a 10, that's a 20. I just can't see. 20 has it. She spins around, backs it down.
That's 2 10s, right? That's 2 10s, he said.
2 10s is 20. That's 10 times 2. Oh, a little crossover back and forth action.
And she got pushed in the
crosses
back.
over. She takes a little shove in the back, runs down the floor, thought about dunking, changed her mind.
She pulled back in the air.
That's right. 4:01 now on the clock in the game. And that'll send Williams to the line. Williams from a long line of hoops royalty in Hobbs. And she brings all that with her. Mama was a hooper. Everybody was a hooper. So
a hooper? Like a basketball player, not a hooper, right?
Like a hula hooper? Oh, I thought you meant a hula hooper. I was going to say, Mama was probably a hula hooper, too. You know, I mean, back in the day, they sat out there and hula hooped and stuff. Maybe she was hula hooping. I don't know. But.
Jimmy, Charlie doesn't text me because that's not my thumb.
That thumb didn't look like my thumb.
It's a little tan. Look at that.
A little tan. Williams, up. Second one rattles out. Big rebound and a putback. No good on the return. Dexter comes away with it.
Oh, and a steal.
And a steal over there on the side. I can't tell who that is.
That's number 11, but we have 11? No name.
I'm looking to see if that's somebody I recognize.
Recognize? Like a lineup, huh?
Recognize, realize, and analyze.
Number 11, step forward, please. Say basketball.
Well, the real number 11, please stand up. I can't tell who you are. All right, number 4 with it. Swings it over here to number 2-5 on the right. Oh, that's 5-5. I can't get numbers right. We're just trying to test a little mic, get a little action going for this JV game, make it a little fun here for the youngsters at the end. Via with it up on the left side. She goes up and she gets hammered. No call. Oh, and there's another hammer. No call. Man, we got hammers everywhere. It's like a WWE cage match in this place. There's another hammer. No call. The shot is up. It's no good. Rebound by a demon. It gets knocked away. Via with it. She's on the run out. She takes off from the free throw line, soaring through the air, and she misses the layup.
Somebody trying to block her, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Something like that. So 55 coming down the floor with it now. I don't have any rosters for either JV team, so my apologies.
Bad thing is you're not even good with numbers.
Yeah, I was going to try to just give them a little coverage here, but make it fun for them. I know that the last game we covered the last couple minutes of the JV game, and I had several parents, even a grandparent that reached out to me and said they really enjoyed that.
This is the future. We got to give them a little bit of showtime,
Absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
We all deserve it.
So we got a little 3-on-1 action up here. This is Bloods and Crips. You got blue versus red. What sets you claim?
He said, okay. Over here, they're another coach. Okay.
242. They're fixing. It looks
Getting
like they.
Competitive, ain't it?
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to give it to Eunice. Now they're going to give it to Dexter.
That's what he was saying. Okay, calm down there.
Yeah, you got to get your 5 down there under that people in the front, or they'll just throw it to them. But anyway, it didn't work.
Oh, number 11 with another steal, but
11
falls on
run.
her feet.
She rumbled, she stumbled, and she fell down, put her hands on her face like, can I believe I did that?
Yeah, she cannot believe it. She's too fast for her own self.
And a little travel action there. So that'll be Eunice ball.
Travel here means walking in basketball.
That's right. That's right.
Man, we need some softer benches, bro.
Man, these benches all are hard. And the bad thing is you and I was on part of that design team for that new gym, and I don't think we designed any much softer.
No, we did not.
I think they're pretty hard.
I'm a little hesitant to answer that question.
All right, a big steal by Dexter's 5-5. She goes up, gets
Nice
blocked
block.
by Via. Via comes away with the rebound, heads down the floor, throws a little bounce pass. It bounces a couple more times. Zamora pulls up. I'm going to call her Zorro because she went and threw that one in off the glass. Zamora, I called her Zora, so her new nickname is Zorro. Oh, and then she's going to reach out there and hack somebody.
Give her 1-2 piece, isn't she?
She's like, let me show you something, how Draymond Green does it. I'm going to give her some Draymond Green action right there.
That's insane how they suspended him for the season, right?
Man, the guy's always clubbing somebody. And I like the guy. Man, I like Golden State during their heyday. I like Draymond Green, but he just runs around hacking and punching people upside the head and choking them.
So did Dennis Rodman.
I like to choke people. My brain and Draymond Green's brain are so similar that people don't even realize the struggle that I have in life. But you can't do it.
What do you say that? I like to choke people.
I mean, that's what but you can't do it. You can't run around choking people and clubbing people, even though you want to sometimes. And that's what he started doing. So you got to do something with him. I watched.
Is that why you became a state trooper, to choke people?
Well, no.
Is that what you do?
I was restrained then, yeah.
Shut up,
yeah.
Restrained.
I was a kinder, gentler person. Now, there's a few folks that I'd like to strangle every now and then. I mean,
I think you did.
Well, I've been known to strangle a person or two, but it's been a lot of years, and I have learned that violence is not always the best answer. Sometimes you just gotta, sit down, take a deep breath, and let cooler heads prevail.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just messing with you folks back home, but. So we got a timeout on the floor. Eunice in the lead here in this JV game. It's 34-15. We got a little action going back. Charlie says he's watching us.
He sent a picture of the video. He's not happy with you.
Yeah, we like it, Charlie. We like it. We think it's nice. We're about to get a close-up action here in a minute. We like it.
We're loving it.
It's nice. So. Anyway, the two teams head back out on the floor. 35-15 is the score. For Eunice, you've got Zamora, you got Via, and I don't know anybody else's name. I recognize those kids, but I don't know their names.
Oh, number 45, I think her last name's Olivas.
Olivas, all right. I like some Olivases. All right, so here comes Zamora. Heading up the floor, got that ball in her right hand. She's headed to the rack. She stops, drags a foot, throws up a shot. It won't go. Rattled around into the hands of Olivas. Olivas hands off to the blue team. Here comes the blue team, the Demons. They're headed across midcourt. Zamora says, let me have it. Then she says, let me have it again. Via tried to step in and hack somebody. No call. Crossing over, headed through the middle. She goes behind her back. Woo! Man, she spun around, went behind her back.
And this is just JV. Imagine varsity. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy in a minute.
Back into the hands of 3-2. 3-2 has it up top. Zamora pressuring the ball. A little back and forth, keep away action. A shot is up. It's no good. She gets her own rebound, throws up another one. It won't go. Via with the rebound. Via has it knocked away. There's a long three. It's going to be up. It's no good. Is that an Olivas?
Yes, sir. That is an Olivas.
Olivas with the rebound. Dribbles out. Throws it over to the blue team. Blue team headed on the attack right now. Throws up a one-hander. It won't go in. And they're going to say she got her with the hip. I believe that was an Olivas hip.
I believe you're right. I had a phone call just now. I wonder who that was.
Oh, yeah? I had to look.
I don't recognize the number.
Make sure nobody's calling me, because a lot of times the ladies at the station will be calling me or messaging me.
Trust me, they done told me to turn us down twice, so we're a little loud right now.
And I usually don't. It's not that I'm not meaning to pay attention, but I don't pay attention. I'm looking at other things, and then the next thing you know, they're messaging you, and I look down there and find the message.
Yeah, I hear you.
So to the line is 1-5. Her first free throw rattles around. It won't go for the Lady Demons.
The score is 34-15 here. Eunice has the lead in the fourth quarter.
Fairly good crowd here, especially for a JV girls game that was started early.
I agree.
Oliva says, give me this one too. She's like a vacuum cleaner out there cleaning up all them boards. Heading down the floor is Zamora. She going to go coast to coast. Drops a pass, a dime, into the middle. The shot is up. It's over the backboard, into the rafters, knocked down a bird nest or two. And it's no good. It's going to be Dexter ball.
It was close, Jimmy. It was close to going in.
Close to Jesus. 34-15. They throw it over here on the right side. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebound and a big putback by 1-5. Who says, give me some? 34-17, under 10 seconds to go in this ball game. Zamora, she gonna have one last shot here. She gonna throw up the buzzer beater, and then she drops a dime under the basket. The shot was missed by
number 44.
Yeah, 4-4.
She was a lot closer that time.
So anyway, we Eunice with the 34-17 win here in the JV game. Like I said, we just tried to make it a little fun, and we can use this as testing our mics. Any final thoughts on that JV game before we jump over and see how we sounded?
It was fun.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
All right, we'll be back here in just a few minutes. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals! NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy support services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals! Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner tonight, Rosendo Caballero, a.k.a. Bernie Mac. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, sir. Ready for some basketball?
We are. We're excited. We're here in Joe Langston Gymnasium, where your Eunice Lady Cardinals will be hosting the Dexter Lady Demons. These are two teams that for many, many years battled each other in the same district, same division. When I first started coaching in Eunice, I remember years ago, Dexter was like kind of our nemesis in our district at that time. They had kind of become more of an arch rival than Jow at that time. There were some battles. I remember one in particular. I was still with the state police. I had driven in from Santa Fe. It was a cold evening. I remember I had those boots that go up to your knees on and my motor suit, turtleneck, big sweater, all big jacket, and came out of the snow mountains, drove into Dexter. Somebody, I can't even remember who, called me and said, "Hey, Eunice is playing Dexter tonight in a basketball playoff game. You should stop by Dexter's gym if you're in the area." I went over there. I walked in the gym. It was a barn burner of a game between Dexter and Eunice. I remember Morgan Pascal playing, Laura Clack playing. Somebody got some teeth knocked out. David Pascal come out the bleachers ready to throw dukes with people.
Imagine that.
Oh, man, it was Kurt Pascal got tossed. They were tossing everybody. And the officials were running over to me saying, "Will you throw them out of here?" And I was like, no, I won't.
I'm off.
And so, anyway, we are live here in Eunice. It looks like the two teams are on the floor, and they are getting ready to do the national anthem. So we'll send it over really quick for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner tonight, Rosendo Caballero. We are missing
the thumb.
Charlie's not with us, but I tell you, he's watching. He's already sending us pictures of the broadcast. He is watching. So we're excited, getting ready to get started. They're introducing the starting lineups and whatnot for both teams. Just finished the national anthem. Should be a good game. Coming into today, the Lady Cardinals are 2-2, 2-3, something like that. They had a heck of a performance the other day and a loss to Lovington. Lovington, a top 10 ranked 4A team, beat teams like Roswell, lost a 1-point game to 6A powerhouse Mesa Vista, or West Mesa. Lovington went up there and showed they could hang with the big dogs, and then Eunice came in here and showed they can hang with the big dogs. And so on the Dexter side, you know, the first game of the year that we covered over in Lovington, where Lovington hosted them, they just got torched. It was 69-6, I think, was the final score. And I thought, man, they're going to have a rough season. Well, then they went over the other day and put a whooping on Loving, and Loving has got an athletic team this year that I thought was going to be tough to deal with. But Dexter went over there and put the thumping on them pretty good. So looking at some of their scores, I think they're improved for sure from that first game we watched. So it's going to be an exciting night. We've got Ovi Ontiveros sitting here to our left. He's got him a couple of Baylor coins that he's given his mama.
I thought that was the younger one, Didi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Dottie,
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is, that's the, he drove in today.
He didn't fly in?
Yeah, well, he said he flew in using instruments that his car was going so fast in the rain and fog that it was almost like an instrument flight as he was coming in for landing in Eunice. But, so the O's here. O and Mrs. Jones here to behind us, and then we've even got the Caballero clan
they're back there too,
up behind us as well. So thank you for supporting us.
She's the first one to log in, I guess.
Well, the two teams are on the floor. Alina Rodriguez getting ready for the jump ball. She's going to be jumping against Karina Fuentes of Dexter. There's the tip. Dexter's going to win the tip. Comes into the hands of Armstrong for Dexter. She's going to flip it over and hand it off to number 1. I believe that's 1, Jimenez. She hands it over to 21. That's Jimenez. There's lots of Jimenez's, and I remember that from the last time we covered them. So Jimenez, back to Jimenez. Jimenez, back to the other Jimenez again. So we got a Jimenez shuffle going on. She's going to go all the way through and kick it over to Fuentes, and Fuentes is going to dribble it out and reset. She picks it up, drops it into the middle to Navarez. A lot of rough, tough battling game going on down there, and coming away with it is Ostos, who gets her first rebound of the game. Here comes Rodriguez across the timeline, kicks it over to McBee on the left wing. One-hand pass, skips it to Kara Thompson. Her shot is up, no good. Ostos down in there battling and said, "Give me the ball," says Ostos. Has it knocked away as she was trying to pass it down to Rodriguez.
It was a good idea. It just didn't work out, man.
Oh, and there's going to be a turnover for the for Dexter. Every time we play Jal or Dexter, I always want to call them the other because their uniform colors are similar. So my apologies if I call you
Jal or Lovington.
Yeah, all three of them.
All blue teams, right?
So Rodriguez heads over, drops it to Maureen. Maureen comes up, hits it over to McBee. McBee on the attack, throws up a one-arm shot. It won't go. Rebound Thompson. Her putback won't go, and here comes Dexter. It's a 0-0 game, 6:30 on the clock. I'm going to try my best to jump into the app and update the score every now and then, but I'm handling multiple duties, and so is Resendo. So Dexter with it, heads around the right wing. Looking for somewhere to go with it is one of the Jimenez's. She's going to spin through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Osto says, I'll take another rebound to add to my collection. Going up strong is Rodriguez, and she's going to get the and one. And one, says Rodriguez.
Nice job there. Nice look by Thompson throwing it down there. It took her a while to get to it, but she got it at the right time.
So the Cardinals now up 2-0. Rodriguez will head to the free throw line. She takes the pass over from Ty Friend, the official, who's doing his job tonight. First shot is no good. And here comes the ball back the other way.
35 goes all the way down to the basket, straight to the basket, makes a nice layup as Eunice was slow transitioning back to defense there.
And that's Fuentes for Dexter. Thompson now trying to push it up the floor. Maureen with it. They put the trap or send the trap her way. Rodriguez has it now, throws a one-arm cross-court pass to McBee. McBee flips it down the floor right to Dexter, who's now out on the run-out. They're going to pull up, shoot a long shot. It won't go. Rodriguez down there battling for the rebound. She got to be careful because she's been known to give a little bump here and there. Jimenez going to reset them. That's 21. Is that Mons? How do you say that? And we're going to have a timeout on the floor by the Dexter Lady Demons.
I'll go with Mons.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll butcher that name, so looks kind of like a moan. So a quick shout out to some sponsors, some that probably aren't on your list. NMR Rental, Guns Up, Devon Energy, and then you can take over.
Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Corner Hardware, BTA Service, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, and Redbird Garage.
For those of you back home, I am going to try to update the score as I can during dead balls, things like that. Otherwise, just listen to my voice. I'll wrap y'all up in a Jimmy sandwich and tell you what the score is as we go.
And I will try to do my best job trying to watch the action here.
All right, so here comes Dexter with it. Jimenez going to take it up near the top of the key. Thompson closely guarding her. She's going to reverse pivot, comes through the middle. They pick up her dribble. Now she's in a bind. Coming through from behind is Maureen, and she reaches in there and ties it up. She had a clean steal there. They called the jump ball, but that's all right. It goes to Eunice anyway. So Dexter going to jump into some man-to-man defense right here. I would think this would be right up Rodriguez's alley. Here she comes off the pick. She cuts down the middle. They drop a one-hand pass. It gets turned over.
Third turnover,
That's a turnover there, the second turnover in a row coming down the floor. Jimenez with it. She's going to slowly bring it across half court. Heads over to the right side, crosses over to the left-hand dribble. Almost stolen away by Thompson. Now she reverse pivots, steps through.
Trapper.
A lot of pressure, and Maureen was in the right position, but she reached over and kind of come across the arm, and they call her for the foul.
We don't need those fouls so early in the game.
Yeah, we got ourselves in some foul trouble the other day, and you know, right now with the injuries, we're not as deep as we could be. 4:49 on the clock, 2-2 is the score.
So the horn just went off for no reason. And the crowd gets quiet here. Oh, they need our number. She threw a peace sign up. I guess it's number 2.
Yeah, they were asking who they called the foul on. I guess the official thought they were throwing the peace sign. So
it's usually 1-1, huh?
That's right. Yeah, gave them the old peace. All right, cutting through the middle of the hard collision there, no call. Kicks back out to Fuentes, or Jimenez. That's another Jimenez. She goes through the middle, ball dribbles off. It goes right over to the OG of all sports OGs, Lynn White. He stuck his foot up and kicked it like
Pele,
I was going to say, he thought he was like one of those fancy soccer players. I thought he was going to bicycle kick it back to him. Fuentes comes through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Big rebound by her, and then Rodriguez reaches in and ties it up. And so it's going to be a jump ball. This time it will be in favor of the
Dexter Demons.
He said, we can see the score on the scoreboard. Yeah, I know you can, but only when I'm keeping up with it. And right now we just had a timeout, so I'm keeping up with it right now. But my warning to everybody was that I may not keep up with it once we get into
That was your disclaimer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of letting everybody know, hey, I may not keep up with that.
I'm glad they got your number, not mine.
All right.
I love it.
4:19 on the clock. Dexter to throw it in right in front of the Eunice Lady Cardinal bench. Thompson up there guarding the ball, trying to bat it down. They get it in, does Dexter. Fuentes with it. That's 3-5. Karina Fuentes. Heading over to the right side, now back to the left. She's going to kick it back up to Jimenez. That's 2-1 Jimenez. I'm going to say Mons. I don't know, but maybe.
A deep three.
Deep three is up. It's no good. It goes off the hands of Dexter. It's going to be Eunice ball. 4:03 on the clock. Dexter going to get into a little full court pressure now. Jimenez trying to keep up with Thompson. They throw a one-arm pass down to McBee, and McBee throws up a floater that goes in off the glass. Kenna McBee off the assist from Kara Thompson. It's 4-2 is the score. Let me get on here and update it before somebody tells me the score ain't updated. It's 4-2, 3:40 on the clock. They throw a pass back out, almost throw it away.
Oh, good stop there.
McBee out there guarding the ball, spinning around, going to the basket. A shot is up and off the glass. Which one was that?
It was a little Jimenez,
number one.
I shouldn't say little, huh?
I guess smaller. Thompson's got it back over to Marine. They throw it down the floor to Ostos. Ostos skips it to Thompson. Thompson back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the step back. It won't go. Gets knocked around. Comes into the hands of Thompson. Thompson with it now. Throws it out to
Marine.
That was Marine who went off the glass and gets a three.
The bank is open for the Eunice Cardinals here.
7-4. And Dexter with it. Eunice leads by 3. 2:55 remaining here in quarter number 1.
You better get that score out.
I better keep it up, then people at home will be on me. Shot is up. It's no good. Maureen with it. Here comes Maureen on the run out. It gets kicked ahead. Trying to get it to McBee was Rodriguez, and it gets knocked out of bounds.
Is that considered a turnover?
What's that?
Is that considered a turnover?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, because we still got it. Okay. Maureen with it. She's going to shoot up another three, and she knocks that one down. Alondra Maureen, we talked about this the other day in the last game. She has games where she'll just tear it up and go for 20-plus, and then you may have 2 games where she don't get a point. In last game, she struggled, but, man, it's looking like she's on fire this game. 10-4 is what the scoreboard shows. I'm going to go with what the scoreboard shows. Coming through the middle is Jimenez. She kicks it out to Fuentes. It's blocked by Thompson. Thompson come in with the block.
Eunice is playing good tonight right now.
I always write little R's for rebounds, A's for assists, T's for
technicals,
whatever that happens to be. I don't know what a T is on my thing, but
turnover.
Maybe. And then a B for a block. And Thompson, when I look at hers down here, it looks like I'm writing words out beside her name.
Scrabble, huh?
That's right. So getting it in, down low to number 2-2. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebound by Rodriguez. Now she's going to push it down the floor. Crossed over. Goes between 2 defenders all the way to the rack. Throws up a shot. It won't go. But she's going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
And I guess Dexter doesn't want to line up over there. There they go.
You know, I was watching a game the other day. It was somebody we were playing, one of those Texas teams, and their coach never put the players in.
Was it against Seminole?
I don't remember. Somebody we were playing, they never lined them up. Rodriguez, they always went and stood at half court.
Y'all playing the old gym. I think that was, I want to say it was Seminole because I watched part of it.
Next shot is up. It rattles around. It won't go. Rebound to Fuentes. Fuentes and Dexter going to bring it up. Pushing it over to Jimenez. Jimenez going to tack off the dribble. Ooh. She crosses over, goes to the rack, throws up a shot. It won't go.
It's on rebound.
Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Gaetan. Gaetan on the run out.
Coast to
Her
coast.
shot's going to go up, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line.
I like what Eunice is doing there. Getting the rebound, turning and burning, and attacking the basket.
And it's 11-4 right now. I'll try to get on here and update that score as we've got a little break in the action here. 1:42 remaining here in quarter number 1. Eunice in the lead. First shot from Gaetan. Rattles around, and it's going to go in. Lizzie Gaetan gets her first bucket of the game.
Touched every part of that rim. Finally went in, huh?
Yes, it did. And from our angle, it was pretty cool because it was like balanced on there for just a second and then fell back in there. So 12-4 is the score now here in Eunice. Next shot is up. It's not going to go.
Oh. Was that a bounce on
Eunice? Ball's going to go out, yeah. So Rodriguez tipped it out. It's 12-4 is the score. Eunice putting a little pressure on, or I thought they were.
I think they are.
Maybe they are. Maybe this is pressure. I can't really tell. Stolen away by Maureen, so maybe it was pressure. She's going to attack off the dribble.
And
throws up a layup, and it goes in off the glass. Contested. Maureen is on fire here in this first quarter. Dexter going to take a timeout, down 14-4 early in the first. 1:23 remaining here in quarter number 1. Maureen with 6-8. She's got 8 points already here early in the first. Cardinals coming out and taking care of business so far.
They're keeping that momentum from the other day. Coming out, they think they're playing the same blue team, but give a shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, City of Eunice, Eunice Public School, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, NMR Reynolds, Devon Energy, and Guns Up Services. Our proud sponsor of today's basketball game, as the Eunice ladies are playing the Dexter Demon ladies, 14-4, Eunice favor.
So the Lady Cardinals jumping out strong here early. We are late, I said early a while ago, late in the first quarter. And the Lady Cards head back out onto the floor. For the Cardinals right now, it's McBee, Maureen, Gaetan. I missed one. Oh, Garcia and Rodriguez. Yep, Garcia just came in, and they're going to pull them back. Oh, maybe not. So throwing it in, Gaetan up there guarding closely. Navarez almost turned it over. They get it back over to Fuentes. Fuentes brings it across the timeline. Eunice in that man-to-man defense or woman-to-woman defense or something like that. They're trying to get it through. Yeah, Jimenez going to attack through the middle. Chasing her from behind was Aaliyah. She gets it back over to Fuentes. Fuentes spins around, pivots, kicks it up top to 2-3. That must be MJ because she's going to the rack.
She took it to the basket like
Her
MJ.
shot was up. It's no good. And then a rebound and
by
a
Dennis
putback
Rodman down there.
By Ariana Armstrong. And she gets the and one, the old-fashioned three-point attempt here. 14-6 is now the score with 53 seconds to go in the first.
I got a text that says Eunice has to be missing girls. Turned in late, and they couldn't believe the score. So, yes, we are missing some girls on the basketball team right now. We're missing 2 great players.
Got 2 starters, or 2 what were starters a week ago.
Correct.
Out for sure. We've mentioned Chloe Jones, of course, with the season-ending knee injury in warm-ups of the first game. And Armstrong makes the first free throw to make it 14-7. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Rodriguez with it. Pitches it ahead to Gaetan. Gaetan with a little jab-and-go move. Her shot won't go. A rebound, Maureen.
Or was it Garcia? Maureen's not on the court. It had to be Garcia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It was Garcia. I was giving Maureen. I was like, that's a Maureen.
The way I can remember her, she has those long socks. Looks like socks, but they're like knee pads.
Yep.
Like Dr. J.
So the putback from Garcia wouldn't go, but she's going to go to the line, and she knocks down the first. Aaliyah Garcia with her first point here. It's now 15-7 on the board. If I can get my app to open back up. That's my problem with my phone is my app shuts off ever so often, and she makes them both. That makes it 16. 2 points for her. Here comes back the other way. Oh. And the Eunice student section was doing the 5-4-3-2-1 count, and Dexter threw it up from NBA range. And unfortunately for the Lady Cardinals, as we fouled her as she was throwing up the buzzer beater that was 35 seconds early.
Were confused there, not just one of them.
And so that's going to send Dexter to the free throw line. And that's number 10 who knocks down the first. That's Navarez. So they've now got 8. It's 16-8 here. 35 seconds to go in the first. Navarez with another. Her second one won't go, and she'll have one more because it was on the 3.
Yes.
This young lady's an 8th grader.
Really?
That's what my notes say.
She's almost tall as Obi.
Yeah.
Oh, in and out.
Spins around, it won't go. Big rebound there by Rodriguez. And here comes the Lady Cardinals back the other way. Thompson with it, crosses over. She's
Take
going to
her.
attack through the middle, tries to go up with it, gets hit on the arm. Rebound and a putback goes through by Rodriguez, but the whistle was on the floor beforehand, indicates the
Continuation,
officials.
right?
Yeah,
Is there such a thing?
in the NBA.
Yeah.
So they're going to send Kiera Thompson to the free throw line. So she steps up there ready to go. 23.5 seconds showing on the scoreboard. 16-8 is the score. My stupid phone keeps knocking off the...
She made that basket.
And
Jones.
Thompson makes that one. So that makes it 17-8. So Thompson will have another shot here. She steps up. Her next one goes right through. And it's 18-8. Eunice in control here early. Number 2-3 is Bayan. Bayan with it. Going with that right hand. They're trying to, and knocked away there by McBee. McBee on the run out. She's going to miss the layup. The putback no good from Maureen. Garcia.
And Fuentes shoots a deep three and misses, and is rebounded by Rodriguez. But that's the end of the first quarter. The score is 18-8 as Eunice leads here against the Dexter Demons.
Yeah, pretty good first quarter there for the Lady Cardinals. Not so much for Dexter. They struggled in that one. It's 18-8, and we'll hear from our sponsors.
Yes, sir, we will. Charlie, take it away. No, I'm joking. It's going to be Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, BTH Service, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, Devon Energy, NMR Rentals, and Guns Up Services. I need to write that down for me in a minute. We have time, sir. I greatly appreciate it.
What I did was before I came today, I pulled up the little thing that you can see, and it shows you the little strip at the bottom, because the last update I got was those ones we were reading at the last game. But I noticed that the radio stations added those others to the bottom of the screen, so I went ahead and added them. I hope it's right. If it's not, it'll be all right. We'll give a little extra love to NMR Guns Up in Devon.
Is Devon still hiring? We'll say yes.
Yeah, sounds good to me. So moving into quarter number 2, the Lady Cardinals with a 10-point lead after the first. Both teams head out onto the floor. For Eunice, you'll have McBee, Rodriguez, Thompson, Garcia, and Gaetan. For Dexter, you'll have Nevares. 2-2 is Armstrong. You got a double dose of Jimenez. And 35, which is Fuentes. So here we go. Bringing it over to the left side is Garcia to Rodriguez. They give it back to Garcia near the top. She skips it cross court to Gaetan. Gaetan drops it into Garcia. Back out to Gaetan. Gaetan dribbled once, picked it up, then gives it back down.
He likes Garcia.
Man, Garcia all of a sudden was like, I'm going to freaking post somebody up. Here comes Dexter back the other way. They throw a little cross court pass. It hits one of the Dexter players, goes out of bounds. It'll be Eunice ball.
If Jimenez would have took it all the way to the basket, she would have been all right on that play.
Yeah. Yeah, she
needs to be a little selfish.
She was beating people down the floor, but then tried to drop a dime at the rack and bounced it off her player and went out of bounds. So 7:25 on the clock. Thompson with it. Gives it to Gaetan. They give it right back. Thompson throws up a shot. It won't go. Navarez, the 8th grader for Dexter, gets it over to Jimenez, and here they come. Thompson up there closely guarding the ball. Looks like Eunice may have went back to the zone. A long three is up by the 8th grader, and it goes in. That's her fourth points. That's Navarez.
Man, they scored more points today than they did against Lovington, huh?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, McBee comes through the middle, kicks it out to Gaetan. Gaetan back to McBee. McBee with a little jab and go. Over to Garcia. She goes up, and they're going to call Jimenez for a foul there. So Garcia will go back to the free throw line. She's been a little more aggressive today for sure.
She's been what?
She's been to the line a couple times already.
Coming off the bench too. So.
Yep. So to the line is Garcia. Garcia's up there to the line. She's going to take that first shot. It won't go. So back to the line she goes. You can hear Coach Rob hollering, you got it, so she must have it. 6:50. That next shot is up. It won't go. And rebounded Dexter's Fuentes. She's trapped up in the corner, and they're going to tie them up over here.
How you going to get a tie ball from behind the back? That's all I got to say.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We like it. We like it. It's a Eunice call. 18-11 is the score. 6:45 on the clock. Fuentes to throw it in. She gets it into Jimenez. That's Mons.
You can see a lot in this camera.
Mons with it, heads across the timeline. Eunice comes out with a little full court pressure. Jumping out there is Thompson and Maureen. Maureen gets inside, so she goes around her to the left side. Thompson going to step up now. They get it back over to Armstrong and into the hands of
Jimenez, and she's trying to layup number one.
That was 22, wasn't it, that made it?
22 or one. They look a little.
I think it's 22. Armstrong that got that bucket.
Okay.
And so 6:13 on the clock. It's now 18-13. Eunice with it down on this end. Thompson trying to get to the rack. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to give it to Eunice. I usually call a spade a spade. I thought we lost it there, but we'll take it. There ain't no doubt. They throw it up top to Maureen. Maureen steps into a three. Goes off the rim, no good. Big high rebound by Citlali Jimenez. And now she comes down the floor, gets it over to Navarez. Navarez already knocked down a three a while ago. The 8th grader, she's going to go through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Look like a pass. Fuentes will take it. They throw up another shot. Does Jimenez? It won't go. Rebound by Gaetan. She gets those rebounding skills from Gabe. That shot is up. It's no good. Rebound Jimenez. 18-13. Dexter trying to slowly claw their way back into this game.
Literally slowly, right?
Yeah. Navarez out on the right wing. Coach Collin changing the offense. Jimenez with it. He's going to throw her. She's going to throw up a three. Rebound by Fuentes. She goes back up. It won't go. Ends up with a rebound, Rodriguez. Eunice now pushing it up the floor. That's Thompson. And they're going to call a blocking foul out on the wing. And
there's a foul on Fuentes, was it not?
Well, but I'm looking at that board, and it's only showing 2 fouls on the board. Shoot, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you reset
know
it
what?
after
I
the
forgot.
quarter?
I forgot. You're right. Yeah, I'm losing it. Forgive me, people, for I have failed thee. The shot is up by Rodriguez.
Did you get upset when you get text messages? Hey, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that new rule. My brain just went into 40, however old I am, years of hoops that rule changed this year. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at that board going, man, we got some goobers down there, probably Billy running the board.
You got that part right.
And then I realized I was the goober. So sometimes, you you point those fingers, you got 4 pointed right back at you or whatever they say.
2 goobers, huh?
That's right. We got just a lot of goobers around
A house
here.
full of goobers.
Dexter with it. The ball gets kicked out to the right wing. A shot goes up. It won't go. Rodriguez with a rebound, and she got slammed to the floor with a 2-hand push. And there was no call.
It's a jab to the liver, dude.
Man, there was absolutely no call. I call a spade. When I saw the missed call down here, I'm going to call that one a missed call on that end completely.
If they would have called it, said she walked because she fell, right?
I had a Dexter parent that's sitting over here not far from us shake his head up and down at me and say yes. So I think even Dexter agrees with me on that one. Yep. And then I guess there was a timeout to go with it?
Yes, Dexter called it.
Okay.
But they didn't have possession of the ball, so I don't know how that works.
Yeah, interesting. 18-13 is the score.
Read that last comment there for me. You don't have to read it aloud if you don't want to.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate all the info and the people sending your thoughts and prayers for sure. We appreciate that. Yeah, so Eunice to throw the ball in. 4:36 remaining here in quarter number 2. 18-13 is the score. Thompson with it. She brings it across half court, heads up down the right side, crosses over with that one-arm cross, steps back, kicks it out to Maureen. That's Maureen. Headed across through the middle is McBee. She throws up a reverse layup. She was wide open just to pull up and shoot the little one. She throws up a reverse layup. It won't go. 4:11 on the clock. 18-13 is the score. Coming across the middle is Jimenez. Jimenez over to number 23, which is Payan. Coming back is Jimenez. Back over to Payan. Payan going to pull it. Payan.
She said Payan.
Man, she said Payan. And that's 3 for, and Dexter is back in this ball game, 18-16. We've gave them some confidence. Maureen into Ostos, back to
turnovers.
Rodriguez. Rodriguez cuts through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go, and they're going to send Rodriguez to the line.
A little frustration drive there, wasn't it?
Kind of, the
Get something
lady
going for her.
Yeah, the Lady Cardinals got to get something going. We had 18 points in the first quarter. We're now over halfway, well over halfway through the second quarter, and we ain't been able to get the ball in the hoop. So got to score some points here, and there it is. Alina Rodriguez says, let me take care of that action for you.
There she is, boys.
Dexter's put 12 points on the board this quarter, and we've put up 2 now as Alina Rodriguez makes the second. 20-16 is the score, 3:35 remaining here in the first half. Jimenez with it, crosses over, gives it over to Payan, who gives it to Navarez. Back up to Fuentes. Fuentes spins through, reverse pivots it, kicks it out to Jimenez. Jimenez over the top, over to Payan, in down low to Fuentes. Fuentes with a little step through, spins it out, she's going to dribble again, and that's a double dribble. When I was young, we played basketball on the Nintendo, and they played double dribble, and it said double dribble. And
that's old school, man.
Man, that's real old school right there. I could dunk on somebody in that game.
I like the Mike Tyson game back in the day.
Oh, man, punch out.
Boy.
Yeah, boy. I was going to mess up some Glass Jaw Joe or whatever his name, Glass Joe. They get it down low. It gets taken away.
Was it Butterbean in there too?
Oh, well, yeah. He was something else in the game. But, yeah, they throw up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by McBee. McBee brings it across the timeline. 2:45 to go in the first half. 20-16 is the score. Eunice's Maureen going to attack off the dribble. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by McBee. Her shot won't go. And here comes Dexter as Jimenez to Jimenez, bringing it across the timeline.
To Fuentes.
Over to the right side. Now it goes to Fuentes. Now to Navarez. Navarez reverse pivots. Nice. Ostos Gardner. Slaps the ball down off her leg. Ends up in the hands of Jimenez. Jimenez trying to get it out of there. Almost stolen away by Thompson. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say last touched by the Lady Cardinals.
By the person in white.
2:11 remaining here in the first half. Eunice leads 20-16. Cardinals went really, really, really cold. We've got 2 points in this entire quarter, and we're nearing the end of the first half. Dexter to throw it in. They throw a rocket. That was some Jimenez on Jimenez violence right there as they threw a rocket pass off her shins.
Why didn't you catch that?
She might need some of them soccer shin guards for that stuff. We were talking about Mr. White over there going to do a bicycle kick. Well, 2:05 to go here in the first half. Thompson with it. Drops it off to Rodriguez. She steps through, throws up a shot. It rattles around, won't go. Big rebound by Navarez. Navarez going to give it a handoff over there to Jimenez, and here they come up the floor. She brings it across the timeline. Eunice got some hands on knees down there, looking a little tired right now. Fuentes with it near the top of the key, closely guarded by Ostos. Now she's going to dribble, spins around, heads to the rack, throws up a layup, and it goes in.
Brother.
Fuentes says, give me a double right there. I'll take a double, Mac. 20-18. Dexter back within 2. Thompson with it, crosses over, drops it over to Maureen. Maureen throws a rocket pass through the middle, ends up stolen away. Another turnover for the Lady Cardinals. And here comes Jimenez across the timeline over to the other Jimenez. She thought about the 3. Navarez going to take it. It won't go. Fuentes with it, spins around, throws up a shot, and she's going to go to the free throw line after the rebound and putback gets fouled by Ostos.
Man, that number Fuentes girl came to the ball.
Yeah, she's down there battling for him for sure.
She's a game changer right now in this quarter.
Yeah, see, this right here is what I was talking about the other day. Somebody we were playing the other day did this every single time. I've never seen that. I've seen it done in spots where you want to talk to your team, so you call them back over here. I've never seen anybody do it the whole game. One of those teams we played the other day did it the whole game, and they never had their kids down there. And I've just never seen that. Like I said, I've been around basketball 40-some-odd years. I've never seen a team do that the entire game. Rebound by Rodriguez. Here comes Thompson, bringing it across the half court. She crosses over, heads over to the right side. Now she crosses back, headed left. gives it to McBee. McBee attacks through the paint, throws
There
up a
it
shot
is.
off the glass. Kenna McBee for 2, and it's now 22-18. Eunice putting some points on the board now, extending the lead to 4. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Jimenez with it. Jimenez throws a one-arm pass down to Payan, and Payan misses that one. Big rebound by Rodriguez, floats it out to McBee. McBee pushing it up the floor, gets it across to Aaliyah Garcia. Her shot is up, it won't go, but the rebound and put back by Gaetan. Another rebound won't go. Battling for the rebound down there. And here comes Jimenez. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Payan throws up a 3. It won't go. 1 second remaining.
I laughed because I was still over here with the camera.
Oh,
I got
was
none
you?
of that action. I apologize,
Oh,
Dexter
man.
fans.
Yeah,
She missed it, by the way.
Charlie, it's unacceptable. Rodriguez throws up a 3 at the buzzer. It won't go. And at the end of the first half, your score is Eunice 22, Dexter 18.
Did you lose your keys, Jimmy?
I might have. There ain't no telling.
Don't
with
tell
me.
him it's yours, because send
Oh,
Obi
no.
down there for him.
Yeah, if it's mine, I'll send somebody else down there because they might flush them down the toilet or something if they think they're mine. Anyway, it's halftime here. 22-18 is the score. And the Lady Cards, once led by as many as 12, they now lead by 4. That's
It was a rough second half.
Yeah,
I mean,
that second quarter, man, it was a rough one. I mean, shoot, Dexter put up 10 points in that second quarter, and we put up 4. So that's but we're still in the lead. We'll see how we come out the second half. We'll come back for some first half numbers just before the halftime entertainment is up. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!" Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Joe Langston Gymnasium as your Eunice Lady Cardinals are hosting the Dexter Lady Demons. Eunice leads 22-18 at the half. They were up by as many as 12 at one point, and then Dexter come roaring back late in that second quarter. And so we got a 22-18 game. I'm watching Dexter, and I got to tell you, and I don't mean to knock any kids, but I just tell you what I see. at halftime, their team's down there on the bench. They got the parents taking them hot Cheetos and cheese, and they are eating hot Cheetos and cheese out there at the bench during halftime. You know,
they need some carbs.
You got to have some good intake to give you that juice and energy that you need.
Think about hot Cheetos. You get hot, you're flaming hot, you get the basketball, you get the carbs for the energy you need.
Yeah.
And you get the sticky fingers with that red stuff.
Well, yeah, or maybe slippery, but either way, I mean, it's a positive for sure. So anyway, we'll see how, what impact the hot Cheetos with cheese has.
I didn't get her number.
Oh, yeah.
Jersey. We'll find out in a minute. We'll look at her fingers.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll look at her fingers. We'll see how it goes here. In that first half, just kind of looking down the lil here, it looks like Alondra Maureen led all scorers. She had 8 points. The one thing that I noticed right away is Alina Rodriguez, who's been scoring nearly 30 a game. I think she's got 5. And so over on the other side, you got Armstrong that has 5. So here we go. Eunice throws it in. Ostos gives it to Maureen. Maureen steps through, and she starts where she started at the beginning of the game. She lays it in for 2. And Alondra Maureen gets us started here. She's now got 6, 8, 10 points.
That's a great way to start here in the third quarter. Get some points up there.
Dexter throws it down low. Fuentes with it down on her knees. Ball gets knocked around and ends up a jump ball. Gonna be Dexter ball, I believe. They were all running the other way, but
it's somebody's ball.
Yeah.
So here we go. We get set here, throwing into their own basket.
Oh, and she's walking.
Yes,
did you
all
see
over the
that?
place, yes.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta stay still.
Yeah, and I mean she was marching in place. It looked like the Macy's Day Parade. When they're marching down the thing. Anyway, it ends up a turnover.
Either way, right?
Yeah. So 7:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Eunice with it. Ostos drops it down low, spinning through as McBee throws up a shot. It won't go. A rebound by Thompson. There's another rebound by Thompson. That's 2 rebounds by Kara Thompson.
She's playing big up in there, ain't she?
Man, she's down there battling for sure. Yeah, you got to give Thompson some credit right there as she's in there battling. 24-18 is the score. They call that foul on Navarez, and she's been one of their tougher players. That's 3 on her. They get it into McBee. McBee going to pull for 3. Her 3 hits the backboard. Ostos with the rebound. Thompson gets another rebound.
Out of bounds there.
And then stepped out of bounds. I'm going to give her the rebound anyway. And Ostos had another rebound in the middle of that as well. That is 5 rebounds already for Ostos. And that is 4 rebounds already for Thompson.
I think if Dexter makes 20 points, I think that's the most they scored this year.
No, I'm telling you, they beat Loving.
The other day, right? Yes, I apologize.
Man, they had a big win over Loving a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. I was looking at their stuff. They've done better since the game we watched them play in.
I believe they have.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they beat Loving the other day, and Loving is not terrible this year. I mean, they got some good athletes on that team.
Too.
Yeah. So this Dexter team did beat them the other day.
We give them credit, and they just threw the ball away on them.
Yeah, I'm talking good, and they throw it out of bounds. 24-18 is the score. 6:45 on the clock. Thompson brings it across half court. Dribbling with that right hand, drops it to Ostos. Ostos to McBee. McBee jabs, goes, drives through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Battling down low for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball.
A lot of those tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll take that over fouls.
And it's going to be Eunice ball. Eunice going to get that one. They throw it up top to Maureen. Maureen steps into a 2. It won't go, but who rebounds but Thompson? And Thompson with another big rebound. That young lady's cleaning up boards. We may have to call her the Worm, as Dennis Rodman. Yeah, the Worm down there getting rebounds. Here comes Jimenez around the right side, and they're going to call Maureen for a little handsy action there.
That's her second foul, right? Third foul, wow.
3, and she spent most of the last game in foul trouble. So
she's coming out. Garcia coming in for her.
Yeah, 6:12 on the clock here in the third. 26-18 is what the board shows. I got to catch up. They get it to Jimenez. Jimenez going to throw up a 3 like a grenade. She launched it. McBee with the rebound, and here she goes down the floor. She floats it down the middle. Thompson shots up. It's no good. Big battle around for the rebound. Comes into the hands of Payan.
She can dribble, brother.
Yeah, Payan, Payal. Here she comes, down the middle. Throws it over to Eunice. She's going to reset. Runs back out here to the right side. She wants it back. She's like, swing it my way. Coming through is Jimenez, and she's going to get fouled by Garcia.
Who just came in and replaced the young lady. What's her name? I can't remember her name.
She came in from Maureen,
Alondra
yes. Maureen, and that's 2
number
fouls
2. Oh,
already
wow.
on her as well now. So Eunice starting to get into a little foul trouble here. 26-18 is the score. I got to figure out a way. One of these days I'll do it. A shot is up. It's no good. It gets knocked out of bounds, but I got to figure out a way to turn that dumb. I'm terrible with this score app thing because what my phone does is every 15 or 10 seconds or whatever, it shuts off. And then for me to get back in, it's got to do the facial recognition deal. And it don't recognize my face with this headset and that microphone. And there's a long 3 up by Rodriguez. Her first 3 of the game. She's now got 8 points. 29-18 as Alina Rodriguez knocks one down. That's another addition to her record pace that she's got going. The all-time leading three-point shooter in Eunice girls basketball history adds another one to that record. Fuentes fights out, comes with it, gives it to Jimenez. Jimenez looking, she gives it back to Payan. Payan over to Jimenez. Another Jimenez. Got a double dose of Jimenez. I'm seeing double. Spinning, coming back through the middle. They throw it up top. Oh, Rodriguez almost with the steal. They get it into the hands of the other. Jimenez, number 1. Sitlali. Jimenez knocks it down for 2. 29-20 is the score. 4:27 here on the clock in the third. Thompson, the freshman, drops it over to McBee. McBee rips through, spins to the basket, throws up a shot. It won't go. Ostos says, give me some. Rebound. She gets the big rebound and lays it in for 2.
She keeps that ball high every time. I like that.
And it's 31-20. 4:10 on the clock. That's like a shotgun. Headed to the left side. Coming off the screen is Jimenez. She throws it over to Payan, and it goes out of bounds. Payan.
You like that last name, huh?
I do, man. That's a good sports last name
Jimmy
right
Jones,
there.
Payan coming down here.
Yeah, Payan. So she throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball.
Was it a timeout?
Yeah, it is a timeout. We got a timeout on the floor.
Give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Park Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Service, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, and Guns Up Services, and NMR Rentals.
You know, I like to talk a little trash about Sean Williams and about Ty Friend, these 2 officials that are here today. But I got to tell you, as much trash as I talk, because I do talk some trash about
not
them,
Jimmy Jones.
I make them mad.
Ain't no way.
You won't find a better couple of dudes than those guys. And this guy right here, Sean Williams, man, I tell you, man, it always hurts my feelings when I hurt his feelings because I like that guy. He's just a good dude, does so much for the community. Been a Hobbs firefighter for so many years, just a good guy. McBee with the ball, throws it away. Here comes Dexter heading the other direction. 31-20 is the score, and then Thompson knocks it out of bounds. And so it'll be Dexter ball right here near Dexter's bench. Just down below. So we got to lean back. Lean forward or something.
Don't drop it. Charlie will kill me.
Jimenez over to Payan, back to Jimenez. She's going to pull it up, dribble backwards, hits that right-hand dribble, tries to thought about the little skip pass, then she goes through the middle, gives it over to the other Jimenez, who drops it down low to Fuentes. Fuentes double dribbled, but no call. Now she's going to cross over, and she has someone reach in. That's Rodriguez, and tie it up. And it's going to be Dexter ball again on the tie-up. Good hands there by Rodriguez. Jimenez heads down to throw it in. Looking inside, and she's walking again. She's walking. Yes, indeed, she's talking. Yeah, Jimenez kind of has, what was that cartoon or whatever, Happy Feet. So they hand her the ball, and she gets them happy feet. They start going. I thought you were saying
for the other reason, too.
No, it's like them little feet. They start going, man. And anyways, you can't do that. They ain't called her for it yet. 31-20 is the score. 3:17 in the third. Aaliyah Garcia probably traveled. No call. They get it back over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a left-hand dribble up near the free throw line. Comes all the way. Man, she steps way back, throws up a shot. It won't go. And Coach Frazier giving her the eye.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he gave her the eye on that one.
Even Marty gave her the eye.
So coming around the right side is Jimenez. He gets it over to Fuentes. Fuentes going to dribble around, pops it out. Looking up top, back to Jimenez. 2:45 here in the third. 31-20 is the score. Resetting is Dexter. Over to the left side to another Jimenez. Back up top to the other Jimenez. Coming over to the right side is Dexter. Throwing it over to Payan. Back to Jimenez. Top of the key. Jimenez to Jimenez. Violent crime. Back up to the top. A long three is up, and it goes in for 2-1. That's Mons, who shot from deep, and it's now back to an 8-point game. 31-23, Eunice in the lead.
Dexter keeping it close here.
Man.
Too close.
Bayan out there on Thompson. Ball gets knocked away. Thompson saves it, gives it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez attacking off the dribble. Throws a nice pass over into the middle.
Travel, right?
And they're going to call the travel there as a turnover on the Lady Cardinals. Yeah. That's turnover number 8, which I got to tell you is so much better than the turnover count the other night.
It was like 34 or 24.
Yeah, the one thing that was significant about the other night is we knocked down like 11 threes in that game.
Yeah, from a whole lot of different players.
We haven't done that here today. 1:45 remaining here in the third quarter. It's an 8-point game, 31-23. Jimenez dribbles over to the left side, hands over to the other Jimenez. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez to Jimenez. Back to Jimenez. Back to Jimenez. Jimenez dribbles over to the right side. Payan has it. She's going to throw up a three. It rattles around. It won't go. Ostro says, give it to me. She grabs the rebound. Maureen now pushing it up the floor. Going to go down the middle. Steps in. Kicks it back to Thompson. Thompson comes off the pick. Gives it back. Now they give it to Ostos. Ostos throws a shot up at the rim. And then they make a sandwich. And
Who's he going to call it on?
I don't know, but it was
50.
It was a sandwich. And 1-1-1 on the clock.
They ran into her.
Man,
that's not her fault.
That was a sandwich. And 31-23 is the score.
That's a torta right there, bro. It wasn't a sandwich, it's a torta.
Torta. Jimenez now has it. 1:05 on the clock. 31-23. Payan. Inside the 2-2. That's Armstrong, and she flexes that arm, goes up strong, but she has it ripped away by Rodriguez. And here comes Eunice back the other way. Rodriguez with the one-arm pass down to McBee. McBee lost it, had it, now she loses it again. Here comes Dexter the other way. It's Payan. All right hand going back up top to Jimenez. Jimenez looks around, gets it to Payan, back to Jimenez.
She thought about it. She traveled.
She traveled. Payan got it. She's going to bounce pass over to Fuentes. Fuentes with a little spin move, goes to the rack, and they're going to call a foul, I'm sure, on Alina Rodriguez right there as she attacked in the middle.
That should be a number 5, right? No, they did say Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez got her over the arms there. That's the second on Rodriguez, which is good. We're
the third quarter, that's very
we're
good.
Late in the third.
That's very good, I would say.
So, once again, Dexter, see how they've got all the people back. Like I said, I had never seen that for a whole game until we were in Texas the other day, and this one does it a lot more than I've seen.
Oh, in and out for poor Dexter.
I mean, there's got to be a theory behind it, and I just don't know it. I understand doing it to get over here and have a chance to talk to your players or something. I'm just not sure I get it just to do. But maybe if you got confidence your player's going to do that, then it don't matter. So Fuentes now has 5 points. 31-24 is what the board shows. 24 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Rodriguez making a couple of moves, steps back for a deep three, throws it up, barely misses. A rebound by Payan, Jimmy Jones said.
Payan. And Rodriguez is still down on the floor back over there.
That's not a good thing.
The ball goes out of bounds. She's reaching for her ankle.
Timeout.
Eunice ends up back with it. Thompson going to attack through the middle, throws up a shot at the buzzer, and it don't go. And Rodriguez is still on the ground. And so she is down, and now she is hurt.
She's holding like an ankle. I can't tell from this angle, but
yeah, and I can't even see her. There's a.
She's taking a breather, one or the other.
There's a table and a trash can between me and where I see her feet.
She's getting up now. Nice and slow.
And she's going to limp over to the side, and they're trying to get some folks over there to look at her and help her.
We need Boyd out here. Remember Boyd did that for the football team?
Oh, man. Yeah, Kendall's great, man. That's just a good dude. You know, man, you won't find better people than people like Kendall, man. That's a good dude.
I hear you, brother. Shout out to our sponsors real quick. Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Devon Energy, NMR Rentals, and Guns Up Services.
Yeah, we appreciate you. I want to shout out to my Uncle Kenny Jones. He's in Lubbock. They're watching from over there, man. We love you, Unc. We're thinking about you. Man, I was really sick a couple of days, and so I didn't want to go see him while he was over in the hospital in Lovington. I just didn't feel well at all. And now he's headed over to Lubbock. So I'm going to try to get over there to see you. Man, we miss you. We're thinking about you. So thoughts and prayers with you for sure. 7:50 remaining here in the ball game. Gaitan throws up a shot. A rebound by Thompson. Thompson cleaning up the boards, and she gets 2 more.
Was it like 20 rebounds already for that young lady?
Kara Thompson has had a rebounding night for sure. I'm telling you, we're going to call her the Worm. She probably won't like the Worm as a nickname, but the Worm was a heck of a rebounding machine. So Jimenez with it over here on the right wing, dribbles it over to the left side. She crosses over, ball ends up on the ground. There's a big battle on the floor for it, and you got a timeout, Dexter, and they're going to give him the timeout before the jump ball. So just kind of a quick rundown here. Looks like Alina Rodriguez has got, I've got her at 8 points. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got her at 6 boards so far. Ostos had a heck of a rebound night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boards and a couple of points. Thompson I have at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boards. She's also got 2, 4, 6. I've got her at 6 points. Kenna McBee with a couple of, she's got 4 points and a few rebounds. Up top, Alondra Maureen leads all scorers, I believe, at this point. She's got 10 points.
Wow, and she's been on the bench a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's been out a lot in foul trouble. She's back out there right now, number 2. She leads all scorers. A shot is up, it's no good, and they're going to call McBee for the foul on the arm on the rebound, put back from Ariana Armstrong.
And that's her first foul of the night.
Oh, no, they didn't call her. Oh, man, the Dexter coach was like, hey, what the heck? I thought they called a foul. They didn't. Oh, yeah, they did. Now they're just sending them all back, so our team was confused.
Like this. That's 12-1.
Yeah, that's back what I was talking about again. And you guys at home can see it on the deal. They don't put any of their players up in the paint.
Shooting, and their girls are back
there.
Their girls
are all back there, and so I've only seen that. Like I said, just the last week I've seen it more than I've seen it in my life.
But like you said, if they make them. There's no concerns.
Yeah, no problem. So Armstrong now with 2, 4, 6, 7 points. And it is 33-26 as Dexter is hanging around here and giving the Lady Cards fits. McBee with it. She throws up a shot, it won't go, and she's going to go to the line. Something I meant to say today as I was looking at the Max Preps and the rankings today, and the Eunice Lady Cardinals, after that close game with Lovington the other day, jumped into the top 10 in the Max Preps rankings. Kenna McBee knocks that one down. Yeah, I tell people all the time, I hear people say, oh, well, it don't matter, this and that. You play a team like that to close, that Max Preps ranking, it figures in wins, losses, what the plus-minus differential is. It does matter.
Did Lovington drop or they stayed the same?
I didn't even look at them. I was just looking at our stuff before this game. I didn't have a lot of time. I was just trying to, and that's Citlali Jimenez. She's now got 6 points.
Making it a game, she's still shooting out there, huh?
35-28. I think Dexter's coach screaming at him to grab a man. Get a man. Thompson attacks through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Big rebound by
number 10.
Navarez, the 8th grader, who's back in the game. Young lady spent a lot of time in foul trouble sitting over on the bench, but she's really helped him when she's been in there. Okay, she's got it over here on the right wing, crosses over, spins back, trying to figure out somewhere to go with it. Now she dribbles it out, kicks it over to Jimenez. Jimenez with it, spins back, coming back over here to the right side, going to hand it to Navarez in the corner, and she's going to get trapped. Back to Jimenez. She's going to throw up a three. It won't go off the edge of the rim. Deflected around. Other Jimenez grabs it. Navarez ends up back with it. She throws up another shot. It won't go. And then finally Gaetan grabs a rebound, and then it gets stolen away by Navarez. So Jimenez with it. 35-28 is the score. 5:50 in the game. Jimenez going to reset them now. Navarez stepping out here on this right wing. They give it to her. She's looking inside. Now she's going to skip it cross court to another Dosa Jimenez. We've got Jimenez on a Jimenez up there in a little stack action. Jimenez hands it to the other Jimenez.
Is that what that was, Jones?
That's right, a little Jimenez sandwich. Dribbling over there to the left side. Now kicking it back up is Jimenez. Jimenez heads over to the left side, gives it to Navarez. She thought about the
nice
three.
move.
Now she steps through, throws up a shot off the glass, and the eighth grader,
got some
Keloni Navarez, has now got 6 points. And there's a timeout on the floor as Eunice is going to take a timeout here. 5:12 remaining in the ball game. It's Eunice 35, Dexter 30.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, Park Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, and BTA Service, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, MMR Rentals, Guns Up Services, and Devon Energy.
That's kind of like saying M&M's,
That's
right?
just hard, man.
You struggle. You don't really want to eat a whole bunch of them things, but you start with one. You just can't get them out your mouth. You can't pronounce them, but man, you like to eat them.
Yes.
I don't ever in my life go to the store and think I'm gonna get some M&M's, but somebody will have some. Be like, you want one? Yeah, I'll take one. And next thing you know, I'm like, give me another handful of those, and I just
Do you
keep
like
eating
plain
them.
or you like with the nuts?
Well, I prefer, and this is going to sound terrible. I don't mean it terrible, but I prefer the nuts. But, occasionally the ones without are just fine, too.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so, I like that yellow bag one a little better than the brown bagger.
Bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they have more in there. It's just because they're bigger, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Just does more for it. It gives you that manly nut feel. I mean, and I didn't mean those two things together. I meant like it fills you up because it's got more.
How about a Hershey's Kiss? You want it with almonds or without almonds?
Oh no, I don't want no almonds.
You just want the straight chocolate Kiss?
Oh yeah, no almonds.
Dark chocolate or sweet chocolate?
I prefer the sweet. I'm not into that dark.
I like that dark chocolate. It's healthier.
Yeah. Dropping it down low to Rodriguez was Maureen with the assist. And Rodriguez lays it in for two. She's now got 10 points on the ball game. Her and Maureen lead all scores. Dribbling over to the right side is Jimenez. She's trying to find somewhere to go with it. Struggling with it. Gets it over to the sister. Now the sister goes through the middle. I'm assuming it's a sister. A shot goes up. It gets deflected off of Eunice's hand. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Dexter ball.
It's a nice job the little sister did. Jimenez diving between two defensive players. But didn't make the basket. Somebody came out?
I don't know how you know which one's the little sister. Oh, you know what? One's a 12th grader and one's an 8th grader.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, number one is the younger one. Oh, and then a steal away after a kind of a turnover there. Maureen jumps in there and ties it up, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Dexter ball, I believe.
It's kind of been a fast game, you know that?
Yeah, because, we're just almost done here. 4:36 on the clock. Eunice leads by 7. Dexter just hanging around, though. They just keep hanging around here. Navarez gets it, kicks it out to Payan, and Payan throws up a three. It won't go. Kenna McBee with a big rebound. Her 4th of the game. They throw it down low to Maureen. Maureen throws it up off the glass and in for two. She's now got a game-high 12 points. Dexter going to bring it up now. Scoreboard shows 39-30, and Dexter will take a timeout with 4:16 remaining here in the ball game. Eunice 39 and Dexter 30.
A little tough game there.
Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Eunice is taking care of business when they need to, but, man, we're struggling. And Rodriguez hasn't shot that ball that much. And since she went down, she hasn't came back into the game. You notice that?
Yeah.
Hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about it.
We're struggling.
Yeah, we're thin already. Aubrey Haller hurt that shoulder, and so she's been out. Chloe Jones with the knee injury, she's out and out for the season for sure. And
No, my wife was asking for my Chloe. She's down here.
I thought you were pointing at me to
At the
look
hot
at
Cheetos?
something.
Another hot
I thought
Cheetos?
you were saying they were going to unplug us, so I was looking over like, what? You going to unplug us? Yeah, I was. That's an inside joke. Well, inside for some of us. So 39-30. We got it's the fourth quarter here, and this game is. I want to say it's a barn burner, as close as it is, but it's not really a barn burner.
It's like a slow burning barn.
Yeah, that's
if you know what I
probably
mean.
right. Yeah.
It's not back and forth pace scoring, but they kind of come in spurts.
Yeah, and it gets exciting in little spots, and then I get over here and I think I'm going to lay down, take a little nappy nap, get a little fire going, not a barn burning, but just a little fire over here, a little piece of some barn wood.
Something smoldering over there.
That's right. 4:16 on the clock, 39-30 is the score. Shout out to my Unc again. We're thinking about you. Dexter kicks it in. Jimenez has it. She gives it to Payan, back to Jimenez. Jimenez dribbles over here hard and hands it off to Jimenez. Jimenez now with it on the left side. This is 8th grader Jimenez. She kicks it over to Payan, has it stolen away by Maureen. Maureen with the steal. And here comes the Lady Cardinals. Rodriguez thought about the three, steps through the middle, spins through, the ball gets knocked away. And she's going to go to the line. No, it's going to be a foul on the floor, so Eunice to throw it in.
That's a good sign for Rodriguez as she cut towards the basket with that leg.
They call the foul on Jimenez. Yeah, Jimenez. They give it back to Rodriguez. She's going to step back. She throws up a three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, gets knocked out of bounds. One official points one way. One official points the other way.
They get together, but it's going to be Eunice's ball.
Subs coming in, some going out. And it is going to be Eunice ball after that discussion down there. That was a mohawk. That's a good-looking mohawk.
Yeah,
Did you see a mohawk? Maureen with it, attacks through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Almost rebounded by Gaetan. And who comes out of there with it but Thompson? Thompson with another rebound. And then it got stolen away and headed down the floor is Payan. And Payan says, Payal on that one. And she gets another 2 points. And that's 5 for her. We got a barn burner going in. Rodriguez with a step back three. Her three won't go. Ball gets deflected around, goes out of bounds. It's 39-32.
It's going to stay over here again, as they say. It was tapped out by Dexter Demons.
The Dexter faithful not liking it. The Dexter coach is out there with his hands in the air, waving them like he just don't care.
Like, we're watching the same game, bud.
The official's telling him some kind words. Eunice throws it in. Nice pass there by Rodriguez, and an even better lay-in there from Thompson as Thompson gets 2 more on the board. So 41-32, Eunice in the lead. Navarez comes through the middle, spins around, drops it in. Ball ends up on the floor. A bunch of people wrestling for it. And it's going to be Eunice ball on the jump ball.
Again.
3 minutes to go in this ball game.
Again.
Dexter going to put on the full court pressure now. Here comes Thompson with it. Crosses again. Comes over to the left side. Throws it down the floor to Gaetan. Gaetan dribbled one too many times, but she got it up the floor, and then a miss by McBee. And then they're going to call Dexter's Navarez for dribbling out on the line, and that'll give it back to the Lady Cards. 2:48 to go in the game.
Dexter is struggling on that on the offensive side tremendously right now.
Rodriguez with it under the basket, looking for somebody to give it to. Throws it way up top to Maureen. Maureen crosses over, attacks, kicks it over to Gaetan. Gaetan back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to shoot for three. Her three won't go. Shoot or shoot. Gaetan with the rebound to put back. It won't go. And here comes Dexter back the other way. 2:30 on the clock. We got a 9-point ball game, 41-32. Not sure what the app says because my phone kicked me into sleep mode again. A three is up. It's no good. Rodriguez with the rebound. Yeah,
slows down.
The app is right. 2:15 to go in the game. Maureen with it. Eunice leads 41-32.
Oh.
McBee with it now on the left side. Heads over. Thompson going to throw up a three. It won't go. Gaetan going to grab her another rebound, and she gets fouled on the putback. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rebounds already for Gaetan, and now she'll go to the free throw line.
Add some more points here for the Eunice Cardinals.
Kara Thompson now with 8 points on this ball game.
Oh, misses the
Her
first
shot for Gaetan won't go.
They blew.
So 2:05 on the clock. Here goes Gaetan's next shot, and it is up and good. And we've got a timeout. Eunice, 2:05 remaining here in the ball game. Eunice leads by 10, 42-32.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, Guns Up Services, NMR Rentals, and Divin Energy, right? That's the last one I forgot.
Yep.
Okay. Proud sponsor of today's game. The Eunice Lady Cardinals are leading 42 over 32 over the Dexter Demons.
Yeah.
The Lady Demons. And tomorrow night, I believe the boys will be playing in Lovington, right? Friday
That
night?
is right. They'll be playing in Lovington versus Lovington. TJ and Don will have that call, as usually we've got to where we'll cover for each other when we have those type of games. We did the Lovington for both sides the other day, and we appreciate our Lovington folks listening. We definitely always appreciate our Eunice folks listening, but I got numerous messages from the Lovington people saying they enjoyed it, so we appreciate you listening for sure. And we know tonight we've got some Dexter people listening. To shout out to those Dexter folks, we apologize if we're a little Cardinal happy or Cardinal friendly, but we don't apologize too much for it. Maybe just a little
Just
bit.
once. That's
right.
it.
That's right. So here comes Dexter with the ball. Jimenez across the timeline, heads over to the left side. She's going to throw up a shot. It goes off the glass, won't go. Big battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off blue-white ball. So it'll be Eunice basketball, and here comes the full court pressure from Dexter. Kiera Thompson to throw it in. Looking to get it in. Drops it over here to McBee. McBee skips it cross court to Maureen. Maureen throws it all the way down the floor to Gaetan. Now they're going to kick it back out to Maureen. Maureen dribbles, throws it over in the corner, and Rodriguez is going to get shoved out of bounds, and so it'll be a foul on Fuentes of Dexter.
It's only foul number 4 for the team. One more and they go to the line, right, Coach?
Yes, sir. So Maureen throws it to McBee. McBee dribbles with the left hand, crosses back to the right. Now crosses back to the left, drops it over to Thompson. Thompson attacks, throws up a shot. It won't go. Ball gets knocked around, going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Dexter ball.
Jimenez to Jimenez.
1:30 remaining here in the ball game. We got a 10-point game.
I bet you say with your eyes closed on Jimenez to Jimenez to Fuentes.
Jimenez over to Navarez. Navarez going to throw up a three. It rattles around and goes in. The 8th grader Navarez scores 3 more. She's got 9 points on the game. Eunice with it now. 1:13 on the clock. I looked down at my dilly there for a minute. Maureen has it, almost threw it away, throws it back in. Thompson grabs it, kicks it out to Rodriguez, back to Maureen. Maureen dribbling back, trying to back up a little bit, gets it over to McBee. McBee, Maureen, close to that line, man. Over to McBee. McBee crosses over. Maureen's close to that line.
And she's over. No.
And they're going to call a jump ball, which is a good thing for the Cardinals. 44 seconds to go. What did they called a jump ball,
Yeah, so they
right?
called it a jump ball, but what happened before the jump ball?
Yeah, she got over that line and had the ball, and anyway, it is what it is. 42-35. We got a 7-point ball game with about 40 seconds to go, and it was a jump ball. I can't see the arrow, so I don't know whose ball it's going to be coming out of this timeout.
If I was a guessing man, it's going to be Eunice's ball. Just guessing.
Could be. I mean, shoot, we're here in Joe Langston
It's
Gymnasium.
50-50, right?
It ought to always be our ball when you're here. I mean,
when you're hosting, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to get that home field advantage somehow. I mean, the only place that I know that don't get home field advantage sometimes is us, because I mean, you go to Texaco, they get home field advantage on every play.
You go to Jow.
Well, yeah, they get some down there too. Texaco to me though is the worst. You go over there, you get hometowned all day every day.
I don't want to talk about Texaco.
Oh man,
they don't give them no airtime.
All day, every day. Yep, ain't no doubt.
Leonard's about to go. He put his big old jacket on. He's ready to get out of here.
Man, it's cold and it is wet out there. I feel like we live in Seattle the last few days. So 44 seconds to go here in the ball game. Quarter number 4. We're late. It's 7 points. Eunice leads 42-35. Maureen throws it into Rodriguez. Rodriguez trapped in the corner, dribbles through, heads up near the timeline. Now she cuts across. She's going to go all the way to the rack and lay it in for 2. Alina Rodriguez gets 2 more. That's 12 points for Rodriguez.
All by herself.
Trying to get it down is Navarez. They throw it over into the corner. A shot is up and good by Armstrong. That's 9 points for Armstrong as Dexter scores quickly.
Eunice just threw it away.
And Eunice throws it away, pushing the ball up the floor. 44-37, 15 seconds. I think they've got it. All they got to do is just hold it, though, and let that clock run. Here comes Dexter, headed around the left side. Jimenez tries to throw a bounce pass down low, and Dexter throws it away.
A little keep away here, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to throw in the basket. There's 9 seconds left in the game.
9.3 to go, 44-37. Eunice to throw it in. They get it into Thompson. Thompson heads down the right side, slows up now. And
no
then
call.
has it knocked away. And Dexter with it, and the time is going to run out at the end of this game. Eunice 44, Dexter 37. I got to be honest, a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
I think the whole state thought that was going to be this close.
Yeah, so quick rundown on what it looks like on the Eunice side. Looks like your high score is going to be a tie as Alina Rodriguez has 12, Alondra Maureen has 12. Picking up 6 was Lizzie Gaetan and Kenna McBee. Let's see here. Kara Thompson with 8. Almost missed her. She got so many dang rebounds. I couldn't see all the points in between there. She had 8 rebounds. I'm sorry, 8 points. Michelle Ostos with 2. Lizzie Gaetan, I think I said, with 6. And then Garcia with a couple of points. I don't think I missed anybody on the scoring side. On the rebound side, man, you got to jump up here to Kara Thompson. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got her at 8 rebounds. Ostos with 4. That's 7 rebounds. Alina Rodriguez with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got her at 7 rebounds. Kenna McBee had about 4 rebounds, a couple of steals. Maureen also had a couple of steals. Garcia with a couple of rebounds. Gaetan had 6 rebounds.
Wow, a lot of rebounds there from the Lady Cards.
So that's kind of my rundown there. Over on the other side, you had Navarez, the 8th grader, with 9 points. Armstrong, a sophomore, with 9 points. Bayan with 5. Fuentes with 5. Citlali Jimenez, number 1, the 8th grader, with 6 points. And the senior Jimenez with 3. And I think that covers it. So anyway, that's kind of the rundown. The next game, as we mentioned, is the boys tomorrow night in Lovington. TJ and Don will have the call. Make sure to tune in. You can get to it either from the Lovington page or the Eunice page. They'll both be linked in. Any final thoughts?
No, man, it's a good game for the Lady Cards. Come out here victorious, keep moving forward. I mean, they're doing great playing as a team, and they're doing great rebounding right now.
They've crawled into that top 10 ranking in the Max Preps ranking this week with that close game to Lovington. It gave them a big boost up the rankings ladder. They also got some votes to get into the top 10 in the coaches poll, so definitely a good thing for them. They've done a good job so far. Shout out to Coach Frazier and the ladies as they're playing well. Got the win tonight. It wasn't a pretty one, but we got it.
We got the W.
So anyway, with that said, that's kind of the end of our broadcast. We appreciate you listening. For Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Good night, everyone.
Good night.